Hi everybody, it's Kim Hughes with Kim Hughes & Company, and today we are going to talk about spring cleaning your business. Now, we all know that everybody should spring clean their homes, get everything cleared out, open the windows, air it out, just do that total spring cleaning to make everything fresh and just wonderful, and you feel organized and focused on the inside, and in your home is something that you don't have it cluttered up from the just things being thrown around from the winter. So what we're going to talk about today is how we do that with our business. And it's very important that you take notes because there's some great tips here, and you may do this already. And so if you do, I would love to hear what you do in your business to spring clean it and to keep it fresh and organized, and so that you can be focused. So hopefully these tips will help you get that business organized, get your computer organized, get your office organized, and get your mind in the right place so that you can focus. Because once we have all that clutter out, we're able to focus and get so much more accomplished. So the first thing we want to talk about is going through any of your paper files. So if you are that person that keeps a file in a piece of paper on everything that you do in your business, take that time and just kind of sort through it. What do you need to keep? What do you not need to keep? And keep in mind that if you do need to keep it, that can you make it a digital file, right? So take a snapshot of it, upload it to Evernote, Dropbox, Google Drive, whatever that program is that you can go and find it later. The second thing I want you to do is look at your desktop on your computer. I want you to kind of just take a quick look at it and just go, oh my gosh, I put everything on my desktop. So I want you to take a few minutes and I want you to create some folders on your desktop. This could be, your personal file, your business file. You might even have a file for listings, for closings, whatever that may be, finances, etc. And then make a list of that, and maybe just jot it down on a piece of paper for a temporary solution, and then take everything on your desktop and put it in a folder. Just drag it and drop it. Where does that need to go? And then in that folder, what you want to do later is make another folder, and you're going to make subfolders. So if I have closing files, I'm going to put them all in my closing folder, right? And then I want to make a folder for every property that I've closed, right? Then what I want to do is I want to break it down to year. So anything I closed in 2019 to date is going to go in 2019, 2018, 17, 16, etc. You get that already. Okay, the next thing I want to look at is if you have Dropbox, Google Drive, Evernote, whatever that may be you use as a storage filing system. Let's take a look at that and get that organized. And what I mean by that is, what folders do you have set up? What are you backing up from your laptop? And what is it that you can access from your phone? So what we want to make sure of is that anything that's on your desktop, you can definitely look at it from your phone. Meaning if you use Dropbox, Dropbox is backing up on your laptop. You're out on the road, you need to look at a file, you pull up Dropbox on your iPhone or your smartphone, and you can go into Dropbox and find that folder, and inside that folder you can find the document that you're looking for. Then the other thing you might look at is your bank statements, your credit card statements. What are you paying for? What do you know what you're paying for? And how much are you paying for that program or that service? And look at it and decide, am I using it to its fullest ability? And if not, can I use something else that may not cost as much money, or maybe that particular thing I'm using, I can also use with another program, and I can utilize that one program to do multiple things. So that's something to think about, because you might be surprised at how much money you spend on programs that you don't use or you don't utilize to 100%, and then you might see that you have multiple of the same thing. So let's take an evaluation of that as well, and let's see if we can't reduce some of your expenses in that area. You might be able to save like $50 a month. Okay, then look at your credit card statement. How do you charge your credit card? Do you charge everything to your personal and then try to figure it out at the end of the year or at the end of the quarter? What you should do is have a personal credit card and a business credit card and use them for what they are for. You know, if you're going out shopping or taking the kids to on vacation, that's personal. If you're taking a client out to lunch, or you're buying office supplies, or buying a laptop, a camera, gas for your car, that's business. So make sure you keep those two credit cards available to you at all times, but know that you have to use them according to what they're for, okay? Being organized in your finances will give you so much financial relief. It'll free up your mind. You won't be thinking about it. You won't be stressing about it. And it's just something that a lot of us do not enjoy doing. I am one of them. I do not enjoy doing my finances, but I know how important it is that I keep up with what's going on. Then, look at your database. Take a look at the database, your CRM program, and say, do I need everybody in there? Okay, so if you're getting leads from all these other programs and they're all dumping into your CRM, you don't really need all that. So you need to kind of sit down and figure out, what leads do you want to keep? What do you want to keep in your CRM that's useful? You don't want it just to be, a place where everything is dumped, because then nothing gets done with it, because it gets overwhelming. So you should have categories, contact types, groups, whatever that may be. So make sure you kind of look at that and decide how those groups are set up, how you communicate with them. Do you communicate with them? And if you don't, why don't you? Okay? So if you have current buyers and sellers, you should be drip campaigning out to them. You should be reaching out to them in some way. If they're a closing, you should be dripping out to them. If they are past clients, you should be dripping out to them. If they are a lead that came in that are, a couple of months out, yeah, you're going to send them stuff. But if they're 2 years out, what are you going to do with them? You might want to do something with them, but they're not as important as the people that you're working with right now or in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay? So keep that in mind. Focus on what is working for you and what's going to generate the income that's going to be the overall satisfaction to what you are doing in your business. And then I want you to take a look at all the systems that you use. I cannot tell you how many agents come to me, and when we start working with them on organizing their business, helping them create plans and, systems and how we can perfect their business model better, they just send me everything they have, and I'm like, you don't need all of this, because again, as I said earlier, you may have things that duplicate each other as far as a program. So take a look at what you have, what is that system that it offers, and then sit down and look at the actual system that you have in place. So for example, if you are needing a pre-listing presentation, or maybe you haven't done one in 2 years, you need to update it. So you should have a pre-listing plan, a listing plan, a buyer plan, a buyer package. So make sure if you live in a relocation market, you need to have a relocation package. So look at what you need to offer to your clients and get them updated. Just because you have one doesn't mean that it's current to today's real estate. It could be 10 years old. It could be 2 years old. If it's over a year old, you need to review it and update it. Okay? And then, just some other things that you look at is, the contacts in your phone. Let's look at those and get those updated. How does your email come in on your phone, and does it synchronize with your laptop and everything else so that you're not constantly looking for something? Now, I'm not saying to be a perfectionist, but I'm saying let's do something better than what we're doing now with our time and our energy and how we organize our daily life, whether it's in the personal area or in your business. And once you do that, you'll find that you don't have that anxiety, you're more focused, you're calm, you're clear, and you're able to get the job done a lot quicker, okay? So check out my blog. I've written, over at kimhughes.com. And if you have any questions, just please just reach out to me. And if you have any comments about today's video, just post your comments below. I'd love to hear how this video is going to help you. If you have any tips you'd like to share with us on your business organization, I would love to hear that too. Thank you, and y'all have a great day. Bye.